streaming. Okay, I think I'm live. I'm gonna go ahead and share this with people. Oh, how? That's a good question. Hello, Tipping Top Hat. How are you? I think if I want to share... stop. Okay.
I think I'm live.
No, I'm watching myself watch myself. It's never a good situation. Okay, let me know if I sound weird or not. Ooh, here we go. I've got my chat pop out here. Just gonna pop this up. What's up, Lego Universe? I sound fine. Oh my goodness. I have one lone LED light from a lamp that I bought ages ago and totally forgot that I have. I found in my closet while I was cleaning it out. What's up, Gord? What's up, Carter? How is it going? I'm just sharing my stream with people and places and things. So I'm going to share this with Transformers and such. And such. There we go. Yeah, why not? Why not bots and shots as well? I'll share that. No one ever. I tried recently making bots and shots. My fan page, like more of a Transformers news type thing, like when they announce new products and whatnot. I don't know if anyone cares, but I'm trying to do that. All right. There we go. I'm very orange. You're very orange. Here, let me see if I can fix that orangeness. Ooh. Now I feel like I'm in like a studio, like lights, like I'm gonna give a performance. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I can turn the light back on, but this off. Does that better? That's English. I'm good at English. What's up, Cyberverse Prime, also known as Tyler, you guy. I got things going on. So I have an agenda of things to do. I know people that watch all my stuff are probably tired of me talking about moving, but we're moving. And fun story. There's like nothing on most of these shelves because they're all down. I just want to show that off. Most of my collection is right there in boxes. I'm moving my whole computer to show people things. That's fun. There we go. No, turn on the light again? Okay, I'll turn on the light again. There we go. Okay. I think that we're just going to go that. The title is that this is the last... It's not the last thing I'm doing from this room. I just recorded a Loot Crate box, and that is probably going to be the last thing I do from this room. However, that's not entirely true because Zach and I, for the last Bots and Shots, recorded an unboxing from Gord, who's watching. What's up, Gord? So I've got a video there to edit and upload when I get time. But this is the last stream from the toy room. I'm just just taking the toy room down. My shelves are doing their best Toys R Us impersonation. I say that like it's a joke, but in reality, Toys R Us never had toys that were this cool at the same time. So take that, Toys R Us. I mean, they can't say anything back because they're, you know, they're dead. Let's see, they're deed. Going through, where are all your toys going? Eric, all my toys are going to my new apartment. They're going to the new place, and it's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. I English really well, thank you, Stuart. I'm not gonna get any D12s. I had D12s moving in here. I don't personally really like D12s. I don't think they hold a lot of stuff in them, and I think I'm scared of all the glass, mostly because when I bought my very first D12, putting the door on, I did it wrong and it shattered and scared the crap out of me, and I've always been kind of scared of them. So D12s, no, just the shelves, just the shelves. What's up, Jeff Solo? That's true. Tipping Top Hat Toys R Us is still around in other countries. And in fact, this little spoiler for an unboxing I'm doing later today. But in the meantime, I'm going to start off with a beer. This live stream is brought to you by Seventh Son Brewing. They're not paying me, but they do send me beer to drink while I do this. And so thank you to Seventh Son Brewing for providing this alcohol. Oh, this is Humulus Nimbus. This is their pale ale. The can is nice. It's a cool design. That's a good beer. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'll be drinking that throughout the night. I have 2 boxes to unbox and some toys that I have bought and not opened, so I might do that. But I'm also just here to answer questions and just generally hang out, as I tend to do once a month. I usually do it a little earlier in the month, but with the move and stuff, things have just been kind of crazy. And I wanted to get the toy room in a little bit more presentable state because there was trash and garbage and stuff everywhere. What's up, Ray Kenobi? How's everyone doing today? That's good. I did, Tipping Top Hat, I did hear about the new toy store that Party City is going to do. Whenever I hear that, I just imagine the kind of toys that Party City has in their place, and I just imagine basically dollar store level quality stuff. So I don't know what that's going to be like, but I'm always down for toy stores. Like, I'm always down for more toy stores. There should be more toy stores in my life. You know, growing up, you had KB Toys, and those were in the mall. You had Toys R Us. Of course, you had the department stores, but there were like more department stores. So I feel like there were a lot more places to get toys, and there were a much larger and better selection of toys growing up than there are now. Like, you'd go down the aisle of Ninja Turtles, and there'd be pegs and pegs and pegs of Ninja Turtles. I don't know if that's because, you know, back then toys were seen as for kids, and now it's like all the kids are adults and they have more money so they can buy them all. I don't know if it means they're just making fewer of them. I don't know if it's a little bit of both. It kind of sucks a little bit. It's sad thinking about it. I did see the Comic-Con solo. I have a friend going to Comic-Con, even though I live in San Diego. It's still really hard to get into Comic-Con, and I don't know. I sound like a hipster, but I used to go to Comic-Con a lot, and it's not as fun as it used to be because it's too popular. So it's just too much of a hassle to really kind of go to. But I've got a friend going, and he said that he can, if I want, he's going to snag me that. But I don't know if I really want the San Diego Comic-Con Han, because they're releasing the Bespin Han in a normal card. And I think it still comes with, like, the Minoc, like the helmet. Not the Minoc itself, but the face mask. And if that's true, I mean, I don't really care about having a Minoc. I don't need it. I'd be happy with just the figure, the normal card release figure. Cyberverse Prime, I think, you know, when Toys R Us was closing, a lot of people started seeing a lot of things about, oh man, they're going to come back and they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and there's always this. A lot of it, I think, I don't know if it's joking, I think a lot of it's wishful thinking, I think a lot of it's people just hearing news and running with it. I wouldn't put stock into anything serious until you actually see it. I mean, KB Toys was my first job outside of high school. I worked there for about a year outside of high school, and they got bought out by the people that own Big Lots. And I mean, you think Toys R Us was expensive? KB Toys was more expensive than Toys R Us at the time. Like, I remember Star Wars figures you could get from Toys R Us for like $4 or $5 a pop, and at KB Toys they were like $7 a pop. So I don't know. I don't see what world like Toys R Us would close, but KB Toys would reopen if it's the same thing, or if they're just using the name. I don't know. I think it's wishful thinking. I did see that they cast Kerry Russell. I don't know who she would play. Part of me hopes, and I know this isn't a popular opinion, part of me hopes that she's just playing somebody new. If they're gonna bring Mara Jade into it, I'd be fine with that. I think it would be neat. I did like Mara Jade, and I know this is another unpopular opinion. I think that the Thrawn trilogy of books that Mara Jade came from, while I don't think they're bad, I think they're vastly overrated. I think there were a lot of silly things in there that a lot of people overlook because they like Thrawn so much. And it was like those books came out at a time where there wasn't much Star Wars, and it was pretty good for the time. I think the books didn't age all that well, especially when you get into the clones and how you know what to clone because they have like an extra vowel in their name. Like there's some silly things there that I think a lot of people overlook. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know. I think it'd be cool if Mara Jade came back, but I know Thrawn, they tucked Thrawn neatly away after Rebels. Spoiler alert, I'm not saying how or what, but they've tucked Thrawn neatly away after Rebels where he could come back. So I mean, there's a lot of things they can open up for the future, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see here. What do you think of the new Cyberverse stuff? I'm actually the character design I think is okay, but I'm not looking forward to the toys. I might get a couple characters to do unbox and shots with Zach for the show, but I don't know if it's gonna be a line that I collect. Well, I'll have to see. I haven't watched any reviews. I know Thew just did a review on Shockwave from it. I haven't watched it. I don't know if it's good or not, but Shockwave was one of the ones that I was looking at getting. So yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in it, but I'm not really excited about it, I guess. Tipping Top Hat. Yes, I liked Solo. I think Solo was a great movie. It's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I want the spin-off Star Wars stories to be. It's just a story. It's not super effective of the overall universe. It's just a little side story of Han Solo. I do have a couple of complaints about it. I think they went a little out of their way to explain things that didn't need to be explained and probably would have been best left unexplained or not really talked about. But overall, I didn't let that like ruin the movie for me. Overall, I thought it was a fun heist movie and a very fun kind of space western style movie. Let's see here. Hemet's still kind of far away, but I guess it's not super far away. It's a bit of a drive. But yeah, I know there's a couple people that watch my stuff that live in this area. It'd be kind of fun just to hang out like at a bar somewhere or just chill. I don't know. I'd say we could go hang out at a toy store, but you know those don't exist. Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. Come down from Infinity War. Lily and I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp last night. I loved it. I know it's getting some mediocre reviews, but I thought it was fun. It was funny. It has maybe... I'm not going to give any spoilers, so don't worry. Because it just came out like yesterday, so I'd be kind of messed up. And please, if you're going to discuss it, please refrain from spoilers. But what I will say is it has, I'm going to say maybe, it has the funniest bit from any Marvel movie so far. It was the funniest chunk of any Marvel movie. I was uncontrollably laughing. Lily was obnoxiously laughing. There was a lot of laughter being had, and it was appropriate because it was hilarious. So it was a very funny movie. It was very entertaining. Highly, highly recommend watching Ant-Man and the Wasp. Cyberverse Prime Bumblebee movie. I'm looking forward to it. I think the character designs look cool. I like the director. The director of the Bumblebee movie is the guy that directed Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a fantastic movie. So I'm very much looking forward to the Bumblebee movie. I know Michael Bay is still he's still attached as a producer, but I don't know. I think if we have the right director, I think, and I like the character design, so I'm looking forward to the Bumblebee movie. Rey Kenobi, I have seen pics from the Beast Wars Megatron figure. It does look fantastic. I am not going to pay $330 for it. I think it looks amazing. I'm not even going to say that it's not worth the money. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to spend that much money on one figure. I think $200 is probably the most I will spend on one figure. Obviously, you can't count like combiners in there as one figure because they're like multiple figures. So if it's all the combiners for a larger than $200 set, that doesn't discount it. But I cannot justify spending that much money on one character. I just can't. I can't. But I mean, he looks good. Same thing with Dinobot. I want Dinobot. I've got the other two. I've got Cheetor and I've got Optimus Primal. So I would love to get Dinobot and Megatron to go with them in the MP scale. I can't. I won't. Not unless I suddenly get like super rich, or I don't know, like someone from Hasbro's like, hey, this chubby guy with the beard likes Transformers. Let's send him stuff. I'm not gonna spend money on it. Let's see. Tipping. What I like about Solo was Kira. So Kira is actually one of the things I didn't like about Solo. It's not that I didn't like her. I think part of me, it was hard for me to separate her from her Game of Thrones character because they sounded the same. So I know that's stupid, but it's true. But what I didn't like about Kira was that we know Han doesn't end up with Kira. So it's a bit like your mom and dad sitting down and your dad reminiscing over tales with like an ex-girlfriend. You're like, I'm not invested in that story at all because I know it doesn't work out. So why should I care? But Kira, like, the character's cool. And she looked awesome in her her outfit, like at the Kessel Run and stuff. Like, she looked awesome. It's just the whole love story between her and Han. I don't know. I couldn't get invested because she's not Leia. Like, I know where that story goes. Let's see. Oh, L unboxing. I guess I did not do this intentionally, but I guess my title is a bit of a clickbait. But whatever. I don't do clickbait that often, so I'm not even a little sad about it. But I'm not going anywhere. I am going somewhere. I'm moving. This is just the last stream from this room. It's probably one of the last things to come out from this. Excuse me. Oh, it's the last thing I'll shoot in this room. I've got 2 videos shot that are coming out soon. The Loot Crate is coming out as soon as I'm done streaming. I'm gonna upload that, so you can enjoy a Loot Crate unboxing if you guys want to tonight. I'm not giving any spoilers on what came in it or what I thought of it. It is June's Loot Crate because it's Loot Crate and they just now gave it to me because, you know, they're awful. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, Stigma? No, okay. So people in here, Stigma Custom Collectibles. This guy right here, follow him on Instagram. Check out his YouTube channel. That guy is super good at customs. He's doing me a sweet custom C-3PO that I'm very much looking forward to reviewing on my channel. I have yet to review C-3PO on my channel, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and that will be my official C-3PO review. But check him out. He's got some good stuff. Mike DeLucia? I want there to be a good brick and mortar toy store. I think if managed properly, I don't think brick and mortar stores are dead. I think the problem is people don't know how to run a brick and mortar store in today's economy. Because they're scared of online, or they're scared of competing, or there's a lot more overhead, you know, having an actual store rather than just something that's 100% online. So I get the problems there, but I don't think it's impossible to have an actual physical brick and mortar. Like, in fact, I don't know, I think if you had to say, hey, Mike, what's your dream job? What do you want to do with your life? I would probably say I would want to run a toy store. Like, that would be my favorite thing to do in the world, I think. Because it'd just be fun. But I know, maybe not. I did learn the hard way that just because you like doing something and it's fun doesn't mean doing it professionally is fun. Because it kind of makes it work and it becomes less fun. I learned that for the 2 weeks I was a karaoke DJ. Because I love karaoke. Singing's a lot of fun, but running it isn't. That's for sure. Thanks, Ty. This is my favorite shirt in my collection. Lily got this for me for Christmas. It cracks me up. It's Transformers, but it's like an actual power transformer. So I don't know. We're like 20 minutes into this and I haven't done anything. So I'm gonna go through some recent pickups, if you guys don't mind. It's a toy channel. We can look at toys. So I got just the other day. I got the Terracons from Power of the Primes. I've got Hunger and Ripper Snapper. So as soon as I move, I'll put these together because I don't know what box I put Hunger and Ripper Snapper in. They're somewhere in boxes over here. But I got those three, and I'm pretty excited about it. That's for sure. Have you guys found those yet? Because I don't know. It's a question. Kevin asked me what my take on Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars is. I am not going to get into that. Maybe I am. But I don't want a huge debate on this. I think she could be doing better, but not for the reasons that everyone thinks. My big problem with her and the way movies are made today, and the reason that Marvel's doing so well, is because they have a story that they have sort of, maybe not at the beginning, but over time they developed a narrative and an overall story that they want all of the Marvel movies to work towards. They have a trilogy of movies that they were going to say, okay, these are going to be a new Star Wars trilogy that we're going to tell. But they obviously did not have, like, the plot points figured out. They're just like, okay, J.J. Abrams, you're making one. And then Rian Johnson, you're making one. And then, you know what, Kevin Trevorrow, oh, nope, just kidding. You are an awful director. J.J. Abrams, you're making the third one. And, like, they're letting them just, do it. And I think that's how the first trilogy worked. But I honestly think that might have been more of a fluke than anything for how good it turned out. I think if they're going to make a trilogy, having a pre-written story that they divide up into 3 parts would be better than just kind of making it up as they go. That being said, I like The Last Jedi a lot. It is one of my favorite movies, but I think a lot of the divisiveness came from the fact that they didn't really have a plan beforehand. And J.J. Abrams, as good or bad as you think he is, he does have a problem where he likes to create mysteries that have no answers. He did that with Lost. He likes the idea of a mystery, but he does not, when he creates a mystery, he does not think to himself, what is the answer? He just thinks, what's the next mystery I can create? And that is bad. That's bad. Just watch Lost and tell me that's not bad. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts on Kathleen Kennedy. I'm not getting into the SJW stuff. I think that Star Wars should be for everybody. White nerdy guys and little Asian girls or whatever. Everyone should be able to watch Star Wars and have something they can get out of and identify with. And I'm just not gonna get into that anymore. Is Loot Crate worth the money? Eric Ward, is Loot Crate worth the money? Tell you what, you watch the last 3 unboxings I did, and I'll let you figure that out. For me, Loot Crate is absolutely worth the money because they're one of my highest regularly viewed videos on my channel. So as long as people keep watching my Loot Crate unboxings, I will continue to buy a Loot Crate. Would I buy it on my own without the YouTube channel? Probably not. And I do want to point out that I do buy a Loot Crate. Like, Loot Crate doesn't send me free boxes like some of the other crates do. So I don't think they particularly like my reviews because they're usually pretty negative. Ham and Jam, what's up, Haley? Ham and Jam's daughter, how's it going? How's your day going? My day's going fine. I hope your day's going too. You know my niece's name is Haley as well. So you guys, we have that in common, that I have a niece named Haley and your name is Haley. So cool. Gord, I know there are a couple people in the TF and Such group. They live in Canada, and they'll probably be at TFCon. So I would post that. I would post that in that group to see who's gonna go. I don't know anyone that's gonna come, but I'm sure that there are. Unfortunately, I'm not. I would love to go, but it's Canada's pretty far away from here. Cool. Cyberverse Prime has a cool Transformers channel if you guys want to watch. Excuse me, if you guys want to watch his channel. But he also does a train channel, and I don't know. It's weird. I've never really been into trains, but watching his train channel is weirdly interesting to me. I don't know why. It just is. Oh, JR, what's up in France? It's early in the morning. I guess I should say, I don't know what good evening is in French. I just know bonjour, which is hi, I think. And what's up, Alex Obscure in Russia? Wow, Russia. That's crazy. So, there's a little lull in the chat. I'm going to do an unboxing, and I'm gonna warn you guys, these are both from Papa Gord. The same Papa Gord and Carter that are in the channel right now, if he's still watching. Somewhere I have a hobby knife, and I don't know where it is. It's in a place, but that place is not known to me right now. So we're gonna dig in with. Oh, there it is. I found it. Ah! There we go. Okay, hobby knife. This box is from Papa Gord, and if you guys are watching from America, if you like the Black Series, I know what both these are, so it's not like a mystery unboxing for me. But this is a warning. You guys are gonna be super duper jelly of this unboxing. So it's just again, it's kind of a warning. If you need to go to the bathroom, or if you need to like sit down first, or if you need to just drink whatever drink you have in your mouth so you don't do any spit takes. Like, I'm not responsible for any damage. Jeez, Gord, you duct taped this pretty good, man. All right. Bon soirée. Did I do that right? Bon soirée. Good evening. Murray Jackson from Memphis, Tennessee. I used to live in Memphis, Tennessee. Did we say that last time? Was that a thing that came up before? But yeah, I used to live in Memphis. Growing up, I went to elementary school in Memphis. My mom taught Jerry Lee Lewis's kid in kindergarten, which is just a fun story. I met Jerry Lee Lewis at his kid's. We got to go to his birthday party, and that was fun. Mike, what's my country of origin? My country of origin is the United States of America. So this is. I live in California. Joe, no, this is not the new room. This is the last video from the old room. So this is an unboxing from Gord. I'm so excited. And this is the Toys R Us exclusive. I'll get that so it doesn't have a thing here. This is the Toys R Us exclusive Stormtrooper. It comes with a little display stand and some little explosions. And it comes with like a little, It comes with like a little blaster effect and like a super blowed up chest there, which I'm super excited to have this. As soon as they announced it, I was like, awesome! And then they said, oh, it's a Toys R Us exclusive. I was like, oh, nuts! But Papa Gord, being Canadian, where Toys R Us is still a thing, Papa Gord got this for me, and you know, he's this whole channel has been worth it just to get to know this gentleman. But that's not all. Just today, I picked up a second box from good old Papa Gord, and this one is gonna blow your little minds even more. So again, fair warning. I'm shaking a little bit getting into this because I'm so excited. Yeah, it's like right on top. It's right on top. And I will be reviewing these. I will not be reviewing these until I get into the new room. But I will be reviewing these. I'm not going to pull this out. Obviously, Gord, you can't say this, but if anyone wants to guess, what I'm going to pull out, I will give you a Steam game code if you guess correctly. I have the Steam code for Steamroll. It is a game I got from Geek Fuel and never redeemed. So I have that right here. So if you guys can guess what this character I have in my hand is right now, I'll give you a few minutes for the stream to catch up. Jeez, JR, 69 euros? That's nuts. That's crazy. That sucks. Yes, it is Black Series. It definitely is Black Series. Javier1138, you are correct. Javier1138, if you want that game, I'll DM you. But this is the Captain Phasma Toys R Us exclusive super battle damage. She comes with her little staff thing, and she's got, oh, if you can look into this, look at that face. If I can get into that, you can see her face through her mask. She's got a soft goods cloak. I'm super excited for this. I'm very excited for this. That's Yeah, this figure right here was a surprise. This thing didn't even get announced. It was literally just on store shelves in Canada at Toys R Us for like randomly, and people are like, "Hey, this is a thing." And then yes, it's the Open Eye Phasma. Dang, Javier, I'm sorry. Tell you what, I'll send you something. I'll send you something if you hit me up in a DM on YouTube. I'll send you something. So don't feel bad about that. But yeah, she's got a soft goods cape. She's got a small version of her staff. She's got a longer version of her staff. And then she's got like battle damage on her chest, and then her face mask is open. So it's pretty rad. But yeah, they didn't even announce this. They were on shelves, and I hit up Gord on Instagram when I saw it. I was like, dude, this is a thing, and he just responded with on it. And like literally 2 hours later, he sent me a picture of two of those, one for him and one for me. So I'm super excited, but you know what? That is not all. That's not all. That's not the only figure in here. The other one, and if you guys want to guess, it's still a Black Series figure. It's still Black Series. If you guys want to guess what I have my hand on right now, I will say that I haven't seen anyone say what it is in chat yet, but this has, since Javier doesn't have Steam, this Steamroll game is still up for grabs if you guys want to guess what this next figure is, and this is the last figure. God, I wish it was Zuckuss. No, it's not Piet. It's not Zuckuss. It's not Bespin Han. I already have Wolf. Good guess though. And it's not Commander Veers. Man, I am so excited for Commander Veers. It's not Forlom. It's not the Rebel Soldier. It's not L337. These are all super good guesses. It's not Bosk. I already have Bosk. Oh, D's Nuts! No, it's not D's Nuts. That's good though. That's good. Nope, I haven't seen anyone guess it so far. I wish it was Hothleia. Hothleia and Dengar would both be welcome in my hand right now, but they are not. I haven't seen anyone guess it so far. It's I mean, it's a Black Series figure. It's a Black Series figure. It's not Beckett. It's not Jar Jar. It's not Kira. Not Lando from Jedi, but I'm very much looking forward to Lando from Jedi. And I want them to make a Tobias Beckett in that same outfit. I wish it was a Minbin Stormtrooper. That's the only one that I'm super worried about missing, because Walmart is awful with their things. But it's not the Minbin Stormtrooper. It's not IG-88. I feel like you guys are all dancing around it. It's not Han Solo. It's not a Mecha Droid. It's not Porg. Nope, not any of these things. Not Admiral Piet, not Bespin Han. I just want to pull it out. Oh, there we go. Ham and Jam. I see it right there. Ham and Jam. Gamorrean Guard, right there. That's my boy. This is basically me in action figure form right here. This is a Target exclusive, but for whatever reason, they're already out in other countries. Even though, you know, America, hello. I mean, hello, America. But Gord found this at the store. I don't know if it was EB Games or whatever, but he found these and he snagged one for me because I don't want to wait for Target to decide to start carrying them. Target and GameStop, their exclusives are being real slow to come out. So as far as I know, this figure is not released in the US yet, but it should be in the next, I would say probably next month or so. But I've got it, and I'm very excited about it. It looks super good. This was on my top 10, my most previous top 10 wish list video. Yeah, EB Games. EB Games in Canada apparently is where it's at, because he got me my Commander Wolf figure as well. So really, I mean, my channel is sponsored by Gord, which I'm happy about. It's nice having a patron without having Patreon. But yeah, so these are my figs that I got. I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna leave these in their packages, but I will review all 3 of these in the new toy room, so that'll be fun. You guys have that to look forward to. Let me know. I don't know. I actually don't know. I do have an idea. So I think I said to a couple people when I started tearing down the toy room that I was going to film it. But to be honest, I haven't. I haven't filmed one thing because it's just, there's not a lot of room in here. And I don't know. It's hot. So I kind of do it like in my underwear or whatever. So I haven't been filming that. But I have an idea. I have an idea for setting up the toy room. At the very least, what I want to do is kind of a checklist. So I have every Black Series figure made so far, which is a lot. Right now my whole closet in here is filled to the brim with my boxed Black Series figures ready to get moved. So what I kind of want to do is do a series of videos of just like checklists, like these are the figures from, you know, like phase 1. These are the figures from, you know, phase 2, and just kind of maybe break them up, because as phase 2 and phase 3 hit, there's a lot more of them. But I don't know if you guys want to see that, but I've been thinking about that being one of my first videos to do when I get into my new toy room. Thanks for coming in, Eric. Nice talking to you. Have a great day. Galactic Card Collector wants me to review the Captain Phasma first. Okay, I will review the Captain Phasma first. I will. That'll be fun. The Captain Phasma is probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most, because one of my biggest complaints of the original Captain Phasma was that her plastic cape kind of sucked, and the soft goods cape looks pretty good. I also feel like it's she's a little bit more shiny than the silver paint or the chrome they used for the other figure. So it'd be kind of fun to do a review and like a comparison between the two videos. Bye, Scott. Nice seeing you. Andrew James, the Grievous Black Series figure is my #1 wanted. Not my #1. No, it's not my #1. Wow. But it has been on both my first and second wish list video. I think I'll do a new wish list video after the announcements happen for Comic-Con in July. I would like it if Phasma's still alive. I mean, if Boba Fett can survive, I think Phasma can probably still survive. I don't know. Dooku is also on both of my lists. I want a lot more prequels characters. I know I mean, I'm not one of those guys that has rose-tinted goggles for the prequels. I think episode 1 and 2 are pretty bad movies. But I like the story still, and I like the characters, so I definitely still want figures from them. And I like the Clone Wars cartoon a lot, so I definitely feel like they should be doing more of those, more prequels characters, especially Jedi. And I agree, Andrew, especially droids. That's for sure. This is a really good beer. I'm very excited that I'm drinking this beer right now. So I think what two people won things from this. Ham and Jam. If you don't want the Steam game, hit me up. I'll send you something. And then Javier, whatever 1138. If you're still watching, hit me up. I will just hit me up on a DM, and we'll chat. I'll send you guys some fun stuff. Cleaning out my closet. Pretty much anytime I've ever gotten a Loot Crate or Geek Fuel or Nerd Block or Sci-Fi Block, I haven't thrown anything away. I've just kind of dumped it in boxes. So I've kind of cleaned out a lot of that stuff. JR, there is Jedi Black Series Luke. He came out in, I believe, Phase 1, or Wave 1 of Phase 2, which was at the end of 20... I want to say that came out at the end of 2014. I think, or it was sometime beginning of, maybe beginning of 2014. I think that's right. I think it was beginning of 2014. I do have Anakin Skywalker. I got him from the Hasbro toy shop. Fun fact about the Anakin Skywalker I got: his feet are backwards, like they're attached. They're attached to the thing, but his inside of his soles are on the outside of his feet. So it's a quality problem that they actually have more often than you think. I've had a couple figures where they have two left feet, or my Snowtrooper that I originally got had two right arms, right forearms, so he had the gauntlet facing the same way on both. It's really annoying. Oh, dude, Andrew, thanks. Thanks for subbing. That's very nice of you. What's my favorite kind of beer? An open one, Bubba. I get you. That's funny. That's funny, Ty. That's really funny. My favorite kind of beer is an open one. Actually, I hate. I mean, I'm a beer snob. I am. I don't drink like beer, Budweiser and Coors and things like that. So I don't know. I'm kind of a beer snob. Ham and Jam, I've not heard the Black Series figures are going up in price. It would not surprise me if that was true, but I've heard a lot of things. I've heard rumors that Hasbro is going to discontinue all their 6-inch line figures. I don't know. It's excuse me. It's one of those things I'll believe when I see. Also, though, I feel like the price has already gone up a little bit. Like if you order a figure from online, like EB Games, they're all like 22 or 23 bucks instead of 20 bucks. But if you go to like Walmart, they're still $18 because, you know, Walmart likes to do that. So I don't know. We'll see. A G1 Prime on my shelf? Do I have a G1 Prime on my shelf? I've got, this? This is cardboard. It's just, it was a Loot Crate kind of cardboard cutout thing. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It was a lot of fun to make. You mean the Orange Pauldron Sand Trooper? I agree, for the people that didn't get it. They've released 4 Sand Troopers so far. There's been, the first Sand Trooper came out in Wave 1 of Phase 1. The second one was, I believe, a Black Pauldron Sand Trooper. He came out in like wave 1 of phase 2. And then they had the White Pauldron Sand Trooper that came out in that 4-pack from Entertainment Earth. And then they just had one that came out with the dewback. So we've had 4 Sand Troopers released so far. Stigma wants to know about the paint apps on the guard. Let's see here. There's looks like a little bit of shading in there with a lighter color. I think maybe it's hard to tell on this light. The paint looks okay for Hasbro. I would say definitely you could do better. Seriously, if you guys want to see some good customs, check out Stigma Custom Collectibles channel. He does some good customs for sure. A DM, a direct message. You can send me a message on my channel on YouTube. You can message me on, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, but in YouTube there should be a way to comment like directly to me. If there's not, comment on the channel. I don't know. You can also, my email is listed in my About Me. You can email me. whatever you want to do, man. There should be some way using this website that you can contact me directly. Actually, I mean, my email is just my name at gmail.com. That's not a secret. That's actually just public knowledge, I think, on my YouTube channel. So you can just email me and we'll get there together. The Island Journey Rey is a fantastic figure. I think she's one of the best figure likenesses that looks like a person that Hasbro has done so far. I would say that her face is pretty much on par with SH Figure Arts in terms of sculpting and painting. Yeah, Javier, actually, I got that on my phone. We'll talk after the stream is done. I have never, Chad Pressburger, I've never customized any of my own figures. That's not true. I feel like I ruined my Kylo Ren, the original Kylo Ren figure, by gluing the folds of his hood down so it's shaped around his head a little better. I don't know. I don't really like the way it looks now, but I feel like it's already kind of done, so whatever. But I haven't done anything for any other figures so far. If I did customize any of my figures, I know I have the Emperor Palpatine, and one of my biggest complaints, it's actually one of my least favorite figures, and one of my biggest complaints is he has a hard molded skirt, which is awful because like the one thing that Palpatine does in the movies is sit. And if you want him to sit, like there's a lot of like third-party chairs or like chairs that people have printed and made, but he can't sit down because his skirt doesn't let him. So I know there are people that sell, like, they've made skirts that are soft goods to kind of go on there, so I might do that, but I don't know. I'm hoping they just make a better Palpatine figure that comes with a chair. Like, he should come in a chair, like, right? He should just come with a chair. Like Snoke came with a chair. Why can't they make a Palpatine that comes with a chair? They need to do a better Palpatine anyway. James Lord, that's actually not a maybe. That's confirmed. There's it's a Sunbow animation accurate Optimus Prime. It's confirmed, and I am guessing that it's going to be $300. So as much as I want it, I'm not going to buy it. However, there are two third-party figures that are coming out with a very similar styled, masterpiece scaled Optimus Prime type figure. One from Magic Square and the other one from a company that I can't remember the name of. They both look pretty good from their, grayscale resin kind of prototype molds. So I'm more interested in those if their pricing is better. But with the way Hasbro's going, that Masterpiece Optimus Prime is easily going to be $300. And like I said earlier, as much as I love a character, as much as I want a figure, I just cannot spend that much money on one figure. I refuse to do it. Oh, PGD, I missed your question. Let's see. I don't know why there's no 6-inch Ezra released yet. I really want to finish the Rebels cast. I want them to do Ezra. I want them to do Zeb. I want a Chopper. Like I need those. I need those characters because I have the rest of them. They're not here anymore. They used to be here because I have my Rebels figures right here. But they also never finished the Rogue One cast. Like they never made a Bodhi Rook or Bodhi Hook, whatever that guy's name was. They never made him. They made the other guys, but not him. So I don't know. Hasbro's been pretty. I feel like they've been faster this year to release Star Wars figures than they were the previous year and the year before that. But I still feel like they're jumping around and it's really weird. And that's actually one of the things I want to talk about when I do my Black Series kind of checklist video. Is, you know, like, why did they choose to release these figures now? Like, going all the way back to Phase 1, Wave 1, you had 4 figures. You had Darth Maul, Luke Skywalker in an X-Wing outfit, R2-D2, and a Sand Trooper. Like, those are 4 very random figures to choose to make your first 4 figures in a brand new 6-inch line. Like, why did they choose those figures? I've got no idea. So that's that. I really do. I want them to do an Ezra figure. And I want them to do more Clone Wars figures. And with the new Resistance show coming out, I want them to do figures from that. I haven't seen it yet, but what's his face? Ray Filoni is behind it. And that guy knocked Rebels and the Clone Wars out of the park. So I just have no reason to think that Resistance isn't going to be the same. Am I going to get into any of the Marvel Studios Legends? I want to, but not all of them. So, like, I don't really care about Ronan the Accuser or the Red Skull figure. If I did get any, it would be maybe the Ant-Man Yellow Jacket one, because I like the Yellow Jacket out of the line. But definitely the Hulk and Hulkbuster. Like, that's one that I'm definitely going to do if I do any of them. Welcome back, Andrew James. I'm glad you took a fresh bath. And yes, Stigma, SH Figuarts is killing in prequels figures. All their figures are pretty good, but they've been really diving deep into that prequels and it's paying off. And I haven't collected any prequels or any SH Figuarts Star Wars because I feel like if I did, I would just jump down that rabbit hole, and I can't. I'm already doing Black Series. I don't have enough room in my collection for another 6-inch scaled Star Wars figures. And while I will freely admit that SH Figuarts blow Star Wars Black Series out of the water, like there's no comparison to how much better they are to Black Series, I'd rather buy 3 or 4 Black Series figures for the price of one SH Figuarts figure. And that's just my thoughts on that. My top 5 favorite Black Series figures for me. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What's up, Irish Media Freak? Fun fact: I'm going to Ireland next year for my honeymoon. I'm getting married. It's just a fun fact. My top 5 Black Series figures. I have no idea. I know Jaina Solo is up there. Kanan Jarrus is up there. The Darth Vader from A New Hope that just came out is up there. Dang. They're all in their boxes, so I have a hard time picturing it. Probably Captain Rex is up there. I can't. It's hard to think, but I think those are 4 of them for sure, for sure. And I do agree that Hasbro's getting better and better. Oh, what's up, Joe Blows? How's it going? How's it going? I was like, did I have? I don't think I had anything else to unbox. I did my unboxing. For those of you who were not here for my previous unboxing, I'm just pulling this back out because I like it. You know what? You know what? Why not? Let's pop these open, huh? Let's play. You guys want to play with some toys? And the answer is yes. I know the answer. The answer is absolutely you want to play with some toys. So let's. You know what, James? Greedo was a peg warmer, and it was sad because the Greedo figure is a fantastic figure. And in fact, it was easily one of my favorite figures from the line for a while. The amount of detail that they put into it. So, ooh, here we go. Here we go. We'll get up in here. This is the Captain Phasma. You can see her face right there. You can you get a good look in there. You can see her eyeball painted in there. Dang, it looks so good. The detail on this is just fantastic. The cloth good cape is really nice. This is a super good figure. I'm just trying to get all the articulation out of the way here. I don't think there's anything new. She still suffers from standard First Order Stormtrooper problems with her elbows being hindered by the sculpt. Yeah, check out Gord's Instagram. I think, what is it? Is Audio Being or something like that? Go ahead and post it. Check out Gord's Instagram. He's got... Oh, whoa. Hold on. This isn't removable. Okay. It looks like the head should be removable because of the sculpt under it, but I think they just have it sculpted in 2 pieces to get that under look, but there's definitely a face under there, but I think it's attached with glue on this side so it doesn't come off, just so they can get that layered effect and not just be one sculpted piece. Okay. So the helmet, no, the helmet is not removable. Let's pop open this Gamorrean guard, huh? These are just my initial thoughts. This isn't like a full review. I usually keep my figures for around a couple days or a week to just kind of get a full. I don't like to just give a snap opinion on things, because sometimes I'll like something and then immediately change my mind on it. Sometimes I won't like it and then change my mind and do like it. So this is. There we go. There we go. Okay. So here we have the Gamorrean guard, or Gamorrean guard. I don't know how people like to do that. Oof. Look at this guy. Look at him. Man, this is everything I wanted from a figure. His furry underwear, his layered straps, the molded armor on here. He even has an opening mouth. Now, see, now what we need is a Rancor so he can eat. He get eaten. Like he's ice skating. This is a very nice figure. I'm gonna see if we can get kind of close up there again. You can look at that face. Too close. There we go. That is a good face. I'm very excited about these things. What have I missed while I've been opening up my toys? Knight of Ren, that's a good list of top 5 figures. Those are all fantastic figures. I think Grand Moff Tarkin is up there for me, but I don't know if I put him in the top 5. But he's good. The Range Trooper is also a fantastic. Man, there's just a lot of like great figures out there. I would love to put a Porg inside of his mouth, JR, but all my Porgs are packed away, and there's no way I'm pulling out any figures at this point. They're packed up. They're ready to get moved. He's very soft piggy. He comes with some cool weapons too. He comes with 3 weapons. He comes with like a little pike here, and then he comes with this is hard to do. It's backwards. He comes with 2 little axes right there. So unfortunately, just like the much like the Tusken Raider, if you want. You can get multiples if you really want to kind of have the full effect there. Never pull out. No way. I gotta pull out. Otherwise I get kids. I don't want kids. One figure from the Black Series I wasn't happy with. Oh, I think I said that earlier. The number 1 figure they desperately need to redo that they genuinely messed up on was Emperor Palpatine. He's terrible. He is just so bad. I don't even know where to start about talking about how bad Emperor Palpatine is. Ham and Jam, yeah, I just got the email. It popped up right here. For starters, on Palpatine, he has he's got the plastic skirt, which I talked about. He has he's got his cane. His only accessory is his cane, and that cane doesn't even fit like go to the ground. Even with his arms straight, the cane doesn't naturally hit the ground from where he's standing. So they didn't make it long enough. And the stupid part about that is the cane should not have been the only thing he came with. The Yoda figure that they made came with a lightsaber, even though he's clearly based on the Yoda from Empire Strikes Back / Return of the Jedi, but he came with a lightsaber anyway. Emperor Palpatine should have come with a lightsaber. He should have come with alternate hands for Force Lightning, or Force Lightning things that come off there. There's just so many things that he should have come with that didn't. And the soft goods that they chose to do, his head sculpt, none of it's super good. At least I don't think it's very good. So yeah, Emperor Palpatine is basically the worst figure that they've made so far in the Star Wars Black Series line, in my opinion. I am not getting Jabba's barge. I don't collect the 3 3/4 inch figure size because I just don't have enough room or money to collect another Star Wars line, and 6 inch just kind of fits my personal tastes a little better. I am PGD. I am buying Power of the Primes figures. I just got the last 3 Terracons. I got Center Twin right right down here. So I've got those. I'm not buying all of them. Like I bought pretty much all of the Titans Return line. I got the Dinobots and I'm getting the Terracons, but I'm not buying every Power of the Primes figure. I'm getting a little Hasbro Power of the Primes out. I am still buying third-party figures. I just got in the last stream. I just unboxed the Wei Jiang, their Ultima Guard, the Masterpiece scaled Omega Supreme, and I like that a lot. Welcome back, Tipping Top Hat. I don't seem happy with the figure. I'm super happy. The problem right now isn't that I'm not happy with the figures. It's just I want to play with them and I want to put them in my collection, but my collection's in boxes, so it's like it's just kind of sucky because basically I have to pack them away for a week and then I'll pull them all out and set them up. And I want to review them and I want to play with it so I can write a review for it, but I can't. Like I don't know. I want to play with it more is the problem. So if I seem down on these figures, it's not that I'm down on the figures. It's that I'm down on the fact that I can't do what I normally do and play with the figure. Diego, I did actually unbox that earlier in the episode. So welcome. You're late, and 100% I got the Captain Phasma with the broken helmet, and I'm super excited about it. I think she looks fantastic. It was a lot of fun to play with. That's a great question, Andrew. No one knows right now what's happening with Zuckuss. I will say that I'm not super worried about it because I have Papa Gord in Canada, where Toys R Us still exists. So I'm pretty confident with the help of Papa Gord that I'll get a Zuckuss figure. However, for everyone else, I'm hoping that another retailer picks it up in the U.S., like Barnes & Noble or GameStop, or they make it an online exclusive like they did with the Admiral Piet. I know when the Hasbro did some of the Toys R Us Marvel Legends exclusives, they sent those over to Entertainment Earth, the 2-pack with Vision and Scarlet Witch. They gave that exclusivity to Entertainment Earth. So I'm hoping something like that happens. PGD, I'm not moving far. No, I'm moving maybe 10 or 15 minutes away from where I'm currently living. We're in California, so we don't measure things in miles. We measure it in how long it takes to get there. That's how that works. But I'm kind of moving just a little bit down the street. Zach will still be able to do bots and shots. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm not Irish. I'm not Irish even. I mean, I might be Irish somewhere. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I'm like 25% Italian. I'm German, I think. I'm less than something. I've got a very small bit of Native American blood on my mom's dad's side, but it's so minuscule I don't get anything cool out of it other than the fact that I can say that. So let's see. What figures do I? What figure is my current most wanted figure that they will most likely not make? Oh, ooh. as much as I don't like the expanded universe, I would love it if they did a Jason Solo to go along with the Jaina Solo. Because Jaina Solo is easily in my top 5 figures of all time right now. And it would be cool. It's like they're twins. You can't have one without the other. So what's up, Andy? How's it going? So I think and it's very unlikely for them to make too many like Legends universe figures. I know they've done a couple. They've done they did the Black Imperial Guard in the 4-pack, and they did they did Jaina. So it'd be cool if they did some more Legends characters. It'd be cool if they did Starkiller, Galen Stark from the Force Unleashed games. Like that'd be pretty cool. Go, hey, JR, have a good night, man. Bon journée, if I did that right. I'm not good at French. There's a lot of extra letters and things there. I'm not quite sure what to pronounce and what not to pronounce. They're not going to cancel Zuckus, and they didn't cancel the Stan Lee Build-A-Figure. I think they just delayed it because of the timing of you know, like all the things happening there. Does anybody... I haven't seen that. Does anybody care that Steve Ditko just died? Like, he was just as instrumental in a lot of people's favorite comic characters that Stan Lee was. He just didn't appear in every Marvel movie. But, like, Steve Ditko was he's huge. And I feel like no one really cares that he died. I was pretty bummed about it when I saw that last night. You're right, Awesome Studios 274. They did release a Jason Solo in the Legacy collection, but I'm talking specifically about a 6-inch scaled figure. I pretty much don't collect the 3 3/4 inch figures. I had to make a decision, and the decision was 6-inch scaled only. So if I say that I want a figure, it's basically I want a 6-inch version of that figure. That's all. What helmet? The helmet for Phasma is not removable, if that's what you're asking, Stigma. Tipping Top Hat, that's a good list. Definitely Clone Wars style Darth Maul. I think they should definitely either re-release the Darth Maul they made, or I feel like they can make a better Darth Maul, and they can make it released with his like Sith speeder. That would be kind of cool to have like a vehicle Darth Maul 2-pack for the people that didn't get Darth Maul the first time around but want one still, and maybe take a better crack at his sculpting and things like that. I think that'd be pretty neat if they gave us a better Darth Maul. Not that the first one was bad. I just feel like that was like the first wave of figures they ever released. So it'd be kind of neat to have another Darth Maul and one that came with that Sith speeder, because that'd be kind of cool. I don't do any Sideshow or Hot Toys. I love the way they look. I follow several Hot Toys and Sideshow reviewing channels on YouTube so that I can live vicariously through those people. There's I think the one I just subscribed to was, I think, Tashi Station Reviews or something like that, and they just did a thing, a giveaway for a Jedi Luke Skywalker on their Facebook page, and I entered every time I could. I think I missed one day, but I did every entry I could there because I wanted that. I won't pay for one, but if I win one, I'll be happy with it, I guess. The Jedi Exile brown suit Luke in a 6-inch would be pretty cool. That's for sure. Pog Mahom. Did I say that right? Pog Mahom? The Hoth Leia is super nice. Every picture I've seen of her looks good. I definitely want to snag her when she comes out. Well, first of all, like there's only so many Leias, and they've only made one decent one so far. That was the white suit one they did in the 40th anniversary. She was passable, but I've got the Bausch Leia. I've got the slave Leia. I've got the the original white gown Leia, and they all look awful. They're all like some of my least favorite figures of all time. So yeah. A Black Series Lobot would be pretty rad. I mean, you got to have one that goes with Lando for sure. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Joe Blows. My thoughts on the Rebel Fleet Trooper are that I want all of them. I think Hasbro's doing a disservice to itself when they make troopers that have faces only releasing one version of that. The Resistance Trooper, the Death Star Trooper, the Rebel Fleet Trooper. They look good, don't get me wrong, but they could have multiple faces, multiple colors, and it would be awesome to be able to collect multiples. It would give me a reason to buy more than one version of that. Like if they do a battle droid, I'd want like 4 or 5 different kinds of battle droids. So I am very excited to get the Rebel Fleet Trooper. It's one of my favorite looking characters from the original trilogy. I like the vest, I like the pants, I like the hat. But I wish that they came out with more different types of faces, I guess. Bots and shots is not going on, no. I did drink a beer. And I will say this, if you guys are fans of bots and shots, I know we joked about this before, there will not be a full bots and shots episode in July. We just don't have time with my move and things. We just don't have time. We are gonna do a condensed like Masterpiece Theater style video so we're still gonna do something, but we're not going to be doing a full like hour-long episode. We definitely need a Hoth Trooper for sure. And we definitely need a Black Series General Grievous. My thoughts on Tobias Beckett. I thought he was a fantastic character. Woody Harrelson is a great actor. I like the little flares he had with his gun like spinning. I thought he was fantastic. I liked his character in the movie. I look forward to getting his character, the action figure of his character. What up, Han Solo? Everyone, the Han Solo is in my stream right now. By the way, I loved your movie. I would like Lando to return in Episode 9, but I don't know what he would do. I really think they missed an opportunity getting him in. If Lando is going to be anywhere, it would have been cool if he had been on the casino planet. Just like a cameo, him sitting at a table, surrounded by girls or whatever, droids, aliens, like gambling. Like the same thing like he did, in the Solo movie. It would have been a cool link to that. And I think it would have made people like the casino scenes a little more if there had been a little Lando in it. I don't know. It would have been neat. That's all I'm saying. I think it was kind of a waste. I haven't seen any rumors of Captain Antilles. Nope, but I definitely agree. Captain Antilles would be cool. We definitely need Wedge, Biggs, Porkins. We need Hobby. We need Hut. Is it Hutch? Dutch? It's one of those. We need Rebel pilots. That'd be neat. We need a good Dak figure. Why not? Give us Dak. Oh man, Black. You know what? Black Series Cad Bane would be fantastic. Any of the Clone Wars bounty hunters, the dude with the hat, you know, and the scarf thing. Like I don't remember his name, but that would be rad. Any of the bounty hunters actually from that episode that was like Seven Samurai. I can't remember the name of it. I just watched it like a month ago because I liked that episode. But any of those bounty hunters from the Clone Wars cartoon would be fantastic. But Cad Bane, for sure, would be rad for sure. The Bespin Han is getting a single release. They always do a single release of convention exclusive characters. There's not been one, so they don't include everything. For instance, the Bespin Han's going to come with the Mynock, and I think the Carter release is still going to come with the face mask, but it's not going to come with the Mynock accessory. We definitely need Black Series ARC Trooper 5s, Echo. I want all of Domino Squad in their Domino Squad like outfit, like the trainee outfit. I want 5s and Echo in their ARC Trooper outfits. Like I want all of those for sure. Yeah, tipping top head, that's a problem. I have so many figures that I didn't notice when I got them. So like I brought out my Anakin Skywalker figure. He has backwards feet. And it sucks now because I never saw that figure in store. The only reason I have it is because I ordered him off of Hasbro Toy Shop. But like I can't get another one, at least not inexpensively. So it kind of sucks when you don't notice those things at first. And you can't just go get another one. They're not gonna make Last Jedi. The person that released that, I'm 100% sure is trolling. They can't be serious. No one can be that deluded about how movies are made. I think it's funny. I think it's very amusing to read. For sure. Clone Wars is amazing, underrated and amazing. Yes, I agree. Tipping Top Hat, all of that is true about the Clone Wars. I've watched the Clone Wars all the way through, maybe 4 or 5 times, and 2 of those times have been in chronological order, since the first 3 seasons are not in chronological order. I definitely want a Hondo figure. Rey Kenobi, I definitely need a Hondo figure for sure. Hondo is one of my favorite characters. I'd prefer it if he was the Clone Wars version and not the Rebels version, but I'll take either, to be honest. Knight of Ren, oh, that's a bummer. I was kind of hoping Bespin Han, the retail version, came with the mask too, but I guess it makes sense that he doesn't. But it's kind of sucks. It's Hasbro, and this is one of the things because I don't know if you guys are joining me. I'm going to, when I move into the new toy room, I'm going to do like a checklist type video. And one of the things I'm going to talk about is the noticeable diminishing lack of accessories that come with figures. Like the first couple waves of figures all came with so many accessories, with the exception of Greedo. Like Han came with alternate hands, 2 different belts, 2 different guns. You know, he came with like everything you'd need Han to come with for a bunch of different scenes. R2-D2 came with he came with his scopes. He came with a lightsaber to put into his thing. He came with the rocket packs to go on his side, so you can make an R2 for any movie. Sand Trooper came with a bunch of different guns. Like, and then as time goes on, you get a figure that comes with a gun, and you know the Jedi aren't coming with cloaks, and every Jedi should come with cloaks. So it's kind of sad, but I'll document that for sure. Cool. Well, I've been going for like an hour and a half. I think we're gonna be done with this stream. nowish or soonish, so we're gonna start winding down because I don't like to go too long. Good night, PGD. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though you're in Amsterdam. I'll catch you next month. It'll be in the new toy room. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I think I'm out of beer and I don't want to go get another one. So I think we're gonna wind down. I'm gonna email or contact the people that won something in the stream. I do have a lot of prizes, of actual fun prizes that I've been slowly buying for the channel. I'm gonna save them for when I hit, I think, 10,000 subscribers, which probably won't be anytime soon, but that's coming. I don't know why I'm talking about it now, but I've been slowly stockpiling figures and things to give away when I hit a big milestone. I think I'm gonna save them for that 10K. But thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks. I don't know if people saw this part. It says boxes in the sky, which is, I think, my favorite part of the shirt. JR Kaneko, you missed a lot of things. I'm moving. This is the last time you'll see the toy room, maybe. And I'm ending the stream now. So thanks for hanging out. You got here just in time. It is 5:33 p.m. So it's the evening, but I'm gonna go get dinner, and I've got more cleaning and things to do. And I am I've got two final videos that I have to edit and pop up onto the channel. One of them I saved that I recorded a couple weeks ago, just because I knew there was going to be a lull in videos because I won't have time to do them. And one is going to be my loot crate. I just got loot crate. I just recorded the video. I'm almost done editing it, so I just got to go through and finalize that and pop it up. So that's coming out probably tonight. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm gonna pop out and get some things done. Say goodbye to the old toy room. It was fun hanging out here. But I think, honestly, I think the new toy room is gonna be a lot better. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. At least I think I'm gonna like it a lot. So that's really what matters, for sure. Haha, tipping top hat. That's funny. That's good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye. You see, I said the bye thing. I always do that. Stop streaming.